Amazing evening, Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Updates with Precious. Here we bring down matter we get to do with Nigeria, as we get to do with governance, politics, economy, anything where they affect us. So they break them down to our countryman language so that we feel understand them well. My name is Precious Inyi. It always sweet my belly to bring in an update for things and where they share for inside Nigeria. Today na Friday. I mean, today na Saturday. Forgive me. So it's officially a party day. So how on they celebrate on a party for where on a day? Well, I hope say the party they go on well. What sharply make I just give it. I'm not going to waste my time plenty this evening. Make I give an update onto matter them where they share like sharp, so that we will begin dissect them. And I get a brand new cha guest for now today. I go let you in who my guest be because my guest he will soon join us inside the studio. Oh yeah, talking the matter them as it happen. Tinubu's approval rate falls to abysmal 37% in midterm reports. This now according to a report where it says one kind join body them bring together. And then Ndume comments Tinubu over recent appointments, 6 Southeast inclusion. So maybe this one will be say don't recognize Northern as more for inside your appointment. Try pay attention to Southeast people too right now. Maybe now waiting and do mean for that conversation. APC urges media team to counter falsehoods, promote Tinubu's reforms. Counter falsehoods, promote Tinubu's reforms. Nigeria under bondage of ethnic leadership. Nigeria under bondage of ethnic leadership, yet to have true Nigerian president. Who talked this one? President Olusegun Obasanjo. People can say, you be not be true Nigerian leadership. Who you can't be that time now? Well, this conversation will go delve into him, and our guest will give him perspective and insight into the matter. Police ban Peter Obi's 64th birthday Kaduna rally, threatening legal action against violators. Say if wanna try disobey, so now they go do any rally on behalf of Peter Obi for Kaduna State, on go see what will happen to them because we go take care of an legally. Now, waiting police, they want them be that. And then moving on, Governor Okpebholo's threat to Peter Obi's life disgraceful, undemocratic. Say how you go threaten Peter Obi life like that. Say not disgrace, and he no follow for democracy at all at all. Who they talk this one? ADC will be the coalition party. Now they talk this one. Meanwhile, Obedience and two don't respond to that matter. They say Okpebholo will be held responsible if harm befalls Peter Obi. Say they go hold her responsible. If anything, if one hair like this come up on body, now Okpebholo now they go hold responsible. And then as we talk about this matter, so today, remember, say for inside different parts of the country, people say that they hold rally for Peter Obi, sake of say today na in birthday. So for inside Abia State, for the rally where they go on, the Obidient Movement then for there don't come call on Atiku Abubakar. Say, oh God, Atiku Abubakar, step aside now. Behave like elder statesman. Tell Peter Obi to go forward. And the world will appreciate you for that. Now we say they tell them step aside for being 2027. Obedience beg Atiku in Abia rally. That's matter still they grant. Meanwhile, 2027, more opposition governors will join us very soon. APC, now they talk this one. They say more opposition go join very soon. Labor crisis, as it gets to do with Labour Party crisis, Abure kicks as OT state's condition for reconciliation. Say I not go great. In fact, they condemn this one where we say the neck even approve and not the Usman as the acting. Say that kind of thing they need to take them. Say then they no go take them again. We can't they wonder which neck could come approve their own now. Well, when the time reach, we go talk about that matter. Stolen jewelry. Remember Patience Jonathan jewelry when they say what 80 something million, I be 800 and something million we lost that time I be. Jonathan ex workers then lawyers say they don't tire. Say they don't adjourn case right now to 42 times. Waiting happen. Waiting happen even if na human being then thief. It never reach when it be say they go attend to their matter. My dear people, now the matter the way it be say we get for grand babies. Welcome to the show. And it's always an exciting experience to bring on a matter them where it be say they ground. And joining me for inside the studio now Oga Godi Efusa. Him the person will be saying a political and social commentator. Good evening, sir, and thank you so much for joining me inside the studio. Welcome.
Good evening, Precious. It's nice to be here. Thank you very much. My name is Godi Ofose.
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 The person, the way I use save your number, that the way they use give unto me, no vex. Mbako yarisek. Mbako. Forgive
No
me.
problem.
Forgive me,
No
eh?
problem. No
Vex thou
problem.
not. I beg, I beg.
It's nice to be here on this
Oh,
brand new platform. It's nice to be
oh,
here.
oh, stop it. We like it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much as you join us. All right, sir. Let's start with speaking about things now. For good, make it be so we talk about this Tinubu approval rating first of all. But I feel like say since we dey talk about matter them way they grant na. If for good, make we just talk about the one we be say everybody don't they talk about before we enter President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on. So yesterday the executive governor of Edo State make a statement as he get to be do with Peter Obi, and people can't be like say they read different meaning to the matter, or they read their own meaning into the matter, or so people don't they come they talk about them. And come they talk say how a whole governor would threaten another person that does people be not have the right to visit any state he wants to visit. Now, make a play a bit of a footage of waiting the governor talk and then the reaction when Nigerians they don't they give into the matter. Because as I they talk to you now, this matter, now be like say they for every. As you hear what I talk, the coalition said don't get to respond to that. I don't know whether anything. Okay, is that my network? Oh, yes. Okay.
Yes, it was your network. Yes.
Oh, my village people, we invite them come here. I beg.
The man will say no gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody will say, no, Gashishi, why get 15 million to donate to people? By the time he left, there was crisis. 3 people died in Benin. So for that reason, tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me. Let us follow the man that no road.
All right. Okay.
Is doing well for
I will get a reaction to why this smile. Now, this your smile step. When I get a reaction finish, then I begin tell you how your fellow Nigerians, we be fellow Nigerians, how your fellow Nigerians they react to the matter. Make I get your insight, sir.
All right. You see, Precious, Nigeria get as it be. People just they do any.
I hope it's not my network this time. Oh, is this me? Okay. I do hope it's not my network. This is not good. If anybody can hear me, please kindly comment if you can hear me. Let's be sure it is not my network that is giving issues, please. Okay. I think it's the guest that is out. Not me. Certainly not me. Certainly not me. Okay. Whilst we wait for the guest to rejoin us, let's quickly also take, some of the but Nigerians. Why are you people like this now? So, okay, sir. So we lost you. We totally lost you. I think.
Yes, I saw it. I saw it.
All right. Go ahead, sir.
So what I'm saying is that I said Nigeria get as it be. For Nigeria, person feel wake up one day and say, God your force, don't come to Ibadan. All right? And we don't want you in Ibadan. Meanwhile, we have fundamental human rights to move around this country. This country is our oyster. You can live in anywhere as long as you have not committed any crime. So you can do anything that you want. Now, a state governor, who is a state governor today, is exhibiting what I would call educated illiterate. You cannot illiterate. Yeah. You cannot tell someone from coming to. Is it everybody that come to your state that tells you? Do you know people that enter your state? How many people that enter your state today? How many of them have come to you and said, "Oh God, I want to come to your state"? There's no evidence that whenever Peter Obi gets to a place, he commit crime.
So now, did you hear what he said when he said that after Peter Obi came, that people died, 3 people died because he came and he donated money, and then 3 people died after he donated that money, and that is why he's telling him not to come again. And we hear that death was related.
Peter, was there a stampede? Was there a stampede? So he wants he wants to tell me that when the governor himself does something good in his state and people scramble and died, he will stop doing something good. All right. Mr. Okpebholo cannot, in his own way, provide security for Mr. Peter Obi and tell Mr. Peter Obi, come here. Obviously, he was campaigning. He said, let's follow a man that no road. So he is very political in his statement, and he does not have the right to stop Peter Obi. The same
You hear
thing.
that side. I be not play that side finish. How your ear can't go take the other side now? I be saying
You
I
see,
keep that place
because
for later.
Okpebholo is emboldened by what Governor of Benue State said earlier, and he was not rebuked, he was not cautioned, he was not warned by the federal government and by the police. You cannot say that. Peter Obi was a former governor. He was a presidential candidate of a party. He stood in an election. If Okpebholo stand in that election, he would not get one third of this vote that Peter Obi got. So
Yeah,
we
but he's
should
the
be able.
governor of a state. He won the election in a state. Did you not
That's
win
what I'm
the
saying.
election?
If he stand as a governor, as a president, will he get the amount of vote that Peter Obi got in this country? Does he have the local standing to muster the kind of vote that Peter Obi got? But what I'm saying is that I'm not campaigning for Peter Obi. I'm not his fan. I'm just an apolitical analyst, and I feel that people should be cautious. You shouldn't use today. Today, Okpebholo is the governor. In the next 4 years, he might not be governor. He might not return. Or he might return and do 8 years. After 8 years, he might not go back as a governor. Okpebholo preferred to associate himself with those, all right, who have embezzled money. He aligned himself with those who have embezzled the commonwealth of this country. And look at what he said. A man that says he does not give shishi is giving 15 million naira. What cause did he give shishi 15 million naira to? He gave a 15 million naira to a good cause, to the nursing school.
Yes. But
To a good cause.
fact checking that Peter Obi never even say he
Peter
doesn't
Obi
give.
does not have
He doesn't say he
Peter
doesn't have
Obi does
shishi.
not have bribe. He doesn't have money to buy votes. That is what Peter Obi said. I will not give you shishi to buy votes. And despite that, he got 6 million votes. Despite that, doesn't give shishi, he got 6 million votes. And people that gave money got just roughly over 2 million votes above him. So I want to say that people, whether you are a governor, whether you are House of Rep, whether you are whatever you are, local government chairman, people should be cautious. People should be guided to their statement, a statement that is capable enough to cause unrest in their state. Because Peter Obi, give it or take it, leave it or take it, Peter Obi has followers in Edo State. As a matter of fact, Edo State, Peter Obi won Edo State in the last election.
I was going to come to that.
He won Edo State in the last election. That means he has followers. And what you cannot obviously make a statement like that towards someone that also is a very prominent figure in the Nigerian political history. You can and want to get away with it. You may be a governor today, but tomorrow you wake up tomorrow and tell you, don't come to my state. Patience.
Okay, because I was going
to. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, very well. I can hear you. I was going to go to him winning the election, and if this whole charade is about the fear of Peter Obi's personality, because if you look at the states that this has happened, it happened in Delta State, in Benue State, where he almost won Benue State, almost, because it was very close in Benue State, and then it happened in now Edo State, and just as we speak now, Kaduna State has also banned a rally for him. And in Kaduna State, we know that that's one northern state that Peter Obi had a substantial amount of vote. People would say that because he campaigned in southern Kaduna more, where he appealed to the Christian population more. But people are thinking that this may be more like a party thing. Do you think that there is Peter Obi poses a threat to why are they speaking English? You think say Peter Obi pose threat to the entire APC as a political party, and you feel saying I'm waiting make did they do this thing? What did they do? Because if you look at all the governors, we don't do this one now. From Kaduna to Benue to this now mostly APC governors. Do you think same pose any threat to
these are the things that the same people who preach that we should protect our democracy. The same people would say that people should make statements that is capable enough to truncate our nascent democracy. These are the same people that are doing that. And I hope if Atiku birthday would want to do Atiku birthday, the same people, the same governors will ban the rally. If they want to do President Bola Tinubu rally, you saw what happened in Benue State, where people were killed. But you saw a fun fair. I mean, the governor was allowed a form fair. He funded a form fair after over 200 people were killed in his state. Now, people who like someone and said we want to do a rally, not a violent rally. You just want to do a rally, celebrate our own person, and people say a state says you cannot do it. On what basis? On what basis? We saw when President Bola Tinubu went to Kaduna State, and we saw the fun fair. So at the end of the day, we are not being fair to ourselves. And that is why Nigerian politicians, they behave very towards the country. They are not showing the kind of civilization, the kind of empathy towards the people of Nigeria by trying to protect what we have. And I hope the day we lost this democracy, it might be so difficult to get it back, because the politicians are the same people who are doing this. So if Abia State Governor, who's Peter Obi, from Peter Obi's party, says that a certain person shouldn't protest in the name of that person, would they take it? Would they take it? They will not take it. I remember when the governor of Bayelsa State said, Wike rally will not hold. I remember all the APC people came out and criticized the governor. Eventually, they allowed the protest to hold. What happened? So the more I feel that the more you are trying to put people down, the more the people will rise up. The more you are trying to dim a particular personality light, the more it shines. The more it shines. Because I believe all of these things, you can see the media reports concerning this, it shows sympathy towards Obi. So what you are trying to hide, you are actually amplifying it. So I feel that all of these things shouldn't happen. All of these other political parties should not happen. Everybody should be given a level playing ground, like it's in the US, like it's in the US, like it's in the UK, like it's in Canada. People should be given opportunity to campaign anywhere. We saw what happened in the 2015 election when the poster and the bosses of PDP, as at that time, the PDP candidate, President Goodluck Jonathan, as at then, could not be allowed to freely in some part of the north. We saw it.
I agree.
We saw
now,
it.
speaking about that, you do know that.
Sorry, our democracy is about 25 going to 25 years, and we are still behaving as if we are just starting 3 years ago. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, seriously. They should do better.
Speaking about that, you do know that in Rivers State, while Governor Wike was in office, during the 2023 election, there was a policy that almost banned all other parties from having rallies and having their posters and having all that, because you have to come and take proper permission from the state government before you do that. Now, Okpebholo also is threatening that he will do that. That's what people are already saying in Edo State, that there is a threat that any political party, in fact, when he said it, that no political party would hold their banner or do their rally in Edo State without due process. But meanwhile, if you go to Edo State now, from the airport, just the entrance, there's a big banner of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu welcoming you and speaking about his election. In fact, even talking about him for 2027. Is it not a bit too early to campaign? Even as you noticed in his statement, say the bottom part of that statement, he almost subtly campaigned for Tinubu. It not be a bit too early, and if you say now subtle, clamping, they won't clamp down on other political parties. Style. Now you won't use that.
It looks like that. It looks like they won't clamp down on other parties. And again, I'm not against you setting the rules, but when you set the rules, let it apply to everybody. You are from the political party. Your rules if you can set up the rules, you cannot, like Wike did in 2003 elections, when he stopped a particular candidate from having a rally in Rivers State. That's anti-people. Anti-people. While others came at their rallies, APC that he was not a member came at their rallies. We couldn't allow the PDP, his own party, to have a rally. And he said you cannot guarantee their
Okay,
Cause
so
chaos.
I like us to play the remaining part of that video. There's something that happened on this show. I will take reaction of Nigerians, and I'll also play you something that happened on this show yesterday, and then let's quickly talk about it before we further our conversation to all issues. Let's kindly take a listen to the remaining part of that video.
The man will say no gashishi. He will take it. I am the man will say no gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody will say, no, guys, she will get 15 million to donate to people. By the time he left, there was crisis. 3 people died in Benin. So for that reason, tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me. Let us follow the man that no road. Yes. Asewaju is doing well for Nigeria. We are not campaigning, but we are only telling our people the truth. Asewaju has done well. Everything you see I'm doing in Edo today, who is giving me money?
You.
Who is giving me money?
I swag you.
So now that we know this, 2027 is guaranteed.
We know. We know. So what do you pass we do? Everybody you go wait forever. We know.
We say a government.
All right, sir. So you heard that, and then people are beginning to look at this as a campaign, and different people have reacted to it. Statesmen, Olumide Akpata, the Labour Party governorship candidate in Edo State, has reacted to it. But it did cause some kind of reactions from Nigerians who are confused, say maybe it did too much. So Nigerians started digging out some old videos of Okpebholo and started trending it. Let me show you. Is it fair? Please,
we are going to provide you with insecurity. We are going to provide you with insecurity. The Edo State 2025 appropriation bill of 605 billion 76 million 76. Let me take it again. 506 billion. 605 billion. Sorry. 776 billion. Sorry. It's confusing me. Okay. Sorry. Since
Order in the house, please. Mr. Speaker must be held in silence, please.
605 billion and details of the budget proposal for your consideration and approval. Thank you for your kind consideration.
All right, so the person who posted this video, by the way, is Aisha Yusufu, and she tagged it and says, so if Abia State say they get governor now, me if I go say I get governor. You know, Aisha is from Edo State. But some people think that is it not just a bit too much? Should we keep dragging ourselves like this? Should one mistake lead to this kind of extreme reactions? I'd like to take your thoughts on it. In fact, he never finished with that. Make I show you more evidence. People started posting other things. E.g., for example, this WAEC result. I don't know why Nigerians react like this. I used the figures of the WAEC results. I just say, make I show you. So, say my work, now reporter, I report everything with the happen. He started putting your wife result and all that. Is it fair, sir, that we have to go to this level? Go
You
ahead,
see,
sir.
uh, a Nigeria recruitment process, how we recruit our leaders is the threshold is so low that we can have somebody like this because he's a governor today, he can speak to people anyhow. You can see the way he even spoke in that podium doesn't even show that he held a high office called a governor in Edo State. You are saying we are not campaigning, but obviously you are saying
Your campaigning.
Asiwaju should go for the 2027. Asiwaju will go. He has done well because he gives you money, and the thing that you are using the money for, you didn't tell where Asiwaju take the money to give you. It
But
is
is
a
it even free
common.
money? Is it not
It's
your right
our
as a governor?
it's our commonwealth.
Well,
This Niger Delta money that you are from, he bring it and give it to you. He gave you allocation, a statutory allocation that you don't need to beg. You are now making it look like now he dash you money, he come up money for your pocket, give you, go help your people. No, that is a very poor case of campaign. Very poor case of campaign. I feel very sad for him. You see the embarrassment that what you just played earlier will never disappear in the social media space. It will never disappear. It goes to show that whatever a common budget presentation was a problem for him. I
but
mean,
he's not the only one who's had issue calling figures. Even the Senate president once had an issue calling figures.
that's what
And
I'm
we also
saying.
know that.
Yes, but you know that for governors, there are procedures, there are very rigorous process of this presentation before they even come back. They set up a committee that tutors on governors and how to present a budget and how to read the budget and how to read the figure. If he had gone through all of those processes and he still messed up like that, it's a very sad process. I'm not part of the people that drag people. Aisha Yusufu, is a member of Labour Party. You are aware of that. Or should I say it's an Obidient Movement,
Yes,
because Obidient
yes.
Movement now looks like a political party on its own. So he has the right to bring out whatever. If you want to rubbish my own candidate, I will bring out something for you. That is in the level of political exercise, so to say. So in the end, I sincerely feel that Okpebholo goofed by issuing a threat, because that's what a threat to Peter Obi. And he knows Edo State, you can actually pass Edo State to go to the east. So the day that Peter Obi is going to drive through Edo State and something happened to him, Okpebholo should be held responsible. Maybe he should retract what he has said. Maybe he was so overexcited. He was overjoyed because of his campaigning for Asiwaju, and Asiwaju has given him so much money. And he should go through that video again and retract whatever he has said to Peter Obi. Peter Obi did not come. He comes to your place, a school, and donate money. What you should have done as a governor, you have not done it. He left Anambra State, came to your place, donate money. Peter Obi has been going around donating money. So Edo State has not done an investigation. He has not set up a committee and done and report and come up with a report to know why those 3 people died. And I think that is what he's supposed to have done, not to say that Peter Obi 15 million naira cost 3 deaths. And if you know Peter Obi doesn't give cash, he make transfer to an appropriate account. So if it was in the ordinary, an average Nigerian politician who goes there and throw money around, cash around, and people die, people say it. So in the end, I feel that political leaders should be cautious, should tell themselves the truth and not overeating the polity, because already people are still very hungry. As I'm speaking to you now, I'm in Ibadan, and I feel that, and I see poverty working here. So people are still very hungry, and we are talking about 2027. We are not even talking about 2026 as appear in our calendar. We don't talk about 2026.
We don't even finish 2025, Seth. We don't
2026 is gone, so everybody's talking about 2027. When there's so much work to be done, even the president himself said there's so much work to be done. So, and people are already saying he has done well, he has done the problem I'm having is that the people that are saying he has done well are all political class. Is either as a governor, a senator, a local government chairman. I have not seen ordinary people. And if you see where ordinary people are saying it, they are mobilized. So they are not doing that on their volition. Like people used to want to trek from Lagos to Abuja for a particular candidate. That one, you know, that is something that the person does it by his own volition. He's not mobilized to do it. So at the end of the day, when you see a lot of people hunger in the land, people cannot have 3 square meals, people cannot have houses to lay their head, insecurity everywhere. There is so much going on in the land. And people are still singing this. And I think what the political leaders should do is to actually tell Asiwaju, please continue to do your good work. Let's see what 2027 will look like. Because he has not done. Nobody could tell me that Asiwaju has solved the problem of this country in 2 years. Even himself cannot tell himself the truth. He cannot tell himself that. So
right,
why are people making it look like he has solved the Nigerian problem in 2 years?
But they said that he took tough decisions that no other leader has had in mind. Nobody don't get the Akwobi to take the decision by removing fuel subsidy.
Hello. SAP. Babangida did SAP. It was a tough decision too. We know how he ended. Goodluck Jonathan in 2012 took a tough decision to remove subsidy. They go against it. Was it not a tough decision? Was that not a tough decision when Goodluck Jonathan took off a subsidy and they rejected it? They said subsidy does not exist. Was that not a very tough decision that they went against? So why would somebody say that this is the only one that has taken a very tough decision? A tough decision that in any way his party put us in that tough decision. Who has been printing money? Who was the person that was the late President Muhammadu Buhari was the one with Emefiele printing money? It was his party now, APC people, printing money, calling it ways and means to spend. Are they not the people that drag the naira to the level that it is? So you cannot obviously tell us that when your household produce a king and he mess up, and another household, that same household come out to correct the ills of your former king who will come from your household. You cannot say you have done any good because it was your party. It was your party.
Now speaking about
Obasanjo, instead, all right.
I was going to say, we have got a couple of stuff to discuss about the party now. An APC chieftain has charged every member of APC not to, don't let these people speak bad of government anymore. You know what you do? Please, anytime they speak bad of government, show them proof of the good works that the president has been doing. Could you, or do you by chance know some of these works, and could you help us roll out this good works? And the person who said this, by the way, is the All Progressives Congress, who said this.
National Secretary. National Secretary.
The National Secretary of the All Progressives
Bashiru.
Congress. Yes.
You see,
So
hello, Precious.
Sir?
You don't need to see. You don't need to show people the good things you have done. No. Good things know they hide. Good things know they hide. No. You don't need to tell people the good thing that you have done. No. If people are able to eat 3 square meals, you don't need to tell them that now you are eating 3 square meals. They know. If people are able to, their naira is able to buy them anything in the market, they know. Now them go tell the government, say you have done this one. Now people, why don't do anything? Now then they carry the thing where they do the proof of paper. They show people who say, see what I do.
So you try talk, say this government no get any good thing where you don't do, where you be
I'm not saying that. I'm responding to their statement that say make their member begin to show Nigerians the good thing that they have done. And their members are not living in Pluto. They are living on earth. And the member of the APC, non-member of the APC, we are living in the same country. So the APC member are not buying petrol in the different filling station. We are all buying in the same market. So what are you going to show me? The good thing that he has done, that we have seen that he has done, is that he has removed. He's not supporting naira anymore. He allowed naira to float. He float naira, and naira is to $1 now is over 150 something naira, 1,566 naira today. All right.
But naira is not even floated. They've been wedging it with money too. At least people
they are still waging it. And that's what I'm saying. So if they are still waging it, they have not done anything. So that means that naira should be naira to $1 should be about 300. If they leave it to fly by himself, it should be by 300 naira, 3,000 naira per dollar. by now if they are not waging it. Now, he has removed petrol subsidy. Subsidy doesn't mean that the petrol is cheap. So, Ita Road, the road that is doing, the most important road, Lagos to Calabar, we have not gotten halfway. We have not even gotten 1/4 of it yet. So those are the things that he has done. Those are the things that Mr. President has done. Those are the things that APC has done. Now, when they remove all of these things, what they have done too is that because they have removed subsidy, they have float the naira, say they now have more money to share. So now only politicians, the governors and the senators and the House of Rep and the House of Assembly members, now them they see the money now. In the money they enter your hand to precious. Maybe they collect, they follow collect. They follow collect.
Lie. All right, when they come back to that conversation, and in fact, there's even a report, a more recent report of how much we have spent. According to this report, I'm going to put it out very soon. The headline, according to this particular report, the federal government has spent about 4.1 billion naira in waging the $4.1 billion in defending the naira just in very recent past, just recently.
Yeah.
And this report is as early as 3 days ago.
Can that still be called an achievement? Can that still be called an achievement? All right. I mean, during Buhari,
but you know that the president will tell you that it's not easy.
Hello, you see, you don't want to become an MD of a company, and after submitting your CV, going for interview, and come back and they give you the job, and you now say, this job is not easy. Do you know the campaign around the country? They said $1 will be a naira to a naira, $1 to a naira is possible. Lower, as at that time we were buying fuel at 300 and something naira per liter. They said they will reduce it. It will come down to almost about 1 liter of petrol to 550 naira. They were always on the posters. It was on the posters. They said it. They verbalized it. They broadcast it. They publish it, and they put it on the billboard. So you cannot just wake up and say the job that you so need, that you wanted, is too difficult for you. Nobody will understand that. If you said that to me as my employee, I will sack you. I will send you home.
Okay,
because
somebody
you're
also
still
mentioned here that student loan is their greatest achievement. Student loan. The students have loan now, so they cannot go to school.
I just want to give the student loan time. It's a good project. You see, when things work elsewhere, is because when people finish from school, they get a job. Student loan is not that. That's why you call loan. You will definitely pay back. All right?
When you get work after graduating.
Yes, you will definitely going to pay back when you get job. So how do you pay back when some graduates who are collected student loan will now finish and japa? How are you going to get the money back? Because the money is supposed to come back and use it. You cannot be funding it every year. Because at some point, some people are supposed to be paying it back. So I am waiting, I'm giving the student loan a time to really mature. Because at the end of the day, you will call it a student loan. There's so many people, we have so many graduates who do not have jobs. Where are the jobs? You are not creating enough jobs. Investors are not coming in because of the level of insecurity in our country. We don't have adequate power supply that can boost industrialization. We don't. In this hotel that I am now, I'm on solar. There's solar energy going on, so there's no light. So what are we talking about? So when people come out and say some of these things, maybe they say some of these things because of where their belly face. I am a supporter. I'm a fan of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a Lagos State Governor. I swear. I love the way he carried out governance. I love the way things went. But in Nigeria today, it's not going well. And people are deceiving him. People are telling him what he doesn't want to hear. They are telling him that he's doing well. He knows. People should tell him that these are the true situation of things in Nigeria. I'm not expecting him to fix the Nigerian problem in 2 years. But people are saying that he has fixed the Nigerian problem in 2 years. Which is an anomaly. I have never heard of that. With the abundance of problems that we have, and he said that their power is still an issue. Power is still an issue. Several companies are using generator. You are aware of it. Several companies are using generator.
Even Asorok don't come up for national grid because they
It don't come up for national grid. The day solar. You don't enter solar now. Can solar produce? Can solar energy boost industrialization? What kind of machine can solar energy empower? So at the end of the day, we are just keep running. If President Bola Tinubu leave office today, he finishes his tenure 8 years today, somebody else coming. These same people will say the same thing. These same people said the same thing about Buhari, the late President Muhammadu Buhari. He was doing well. That was the reason he was doing so well. That was the reason that Umahi left PDP and joined APC, because President Muhammadu Buhari was doing so well. He has directed the ship of Nigeria in a very proper manner, in a very proper way. But today, the government says that the problem that the past administration left for them is enormous, and that they are trying to correct some of the policy, this thing that they have as at that time. So at the end of the day, we have sycophants in the corridor of power. They will always do that. If anybody that comes in is a messiah, anybody that comes in is a messiah. They keep deceiving the leaders. And I don't understand why our leaders allow themselves to be deceived. They know some of these things. They know. Bola Tinubu, during the Salah celebration, when I drove past Bolidom, is a Lagos office. I saw Lagos home. I saw line of people, poor people waiting to collect rice. That's sign of poverty. That's the sign of poverty.
But
So many people that could equate to about 2 local governments.
All right, so you said you were his fan when he was governor of Lagos State. Can you say some of those things he did that made you like him? Because some people say that is also relative. People would want to say that some of the developments that he made were more attributed to likes of Lateef Jakonde and Ambode and
No. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Proper. So I would like to know why, and the things.
Let me tell you why I love him. Beyond a political leader dying road doing some certain things, I love his politics. The political solution that he had in Lagos, and the succession plan that led to how Lagos has been able to come through among other states in Nigeria to this point. Don't forget,
even though people during his
time, don't forget during his time, President Obasanjo withheld his allocation.
Yes.
Withheld his allocation.
So all right? He was able to generate revenue.
And he was able to turn around, cut the corners, turn around the Lagos, still do some of those things. Like you can attribute LASMA to him, you can attribute the Lagos waste management to him, you can attribute a lot of things to him. 8 years is not enough for somebody to do everything a place wants. All right. However, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I like him. I like his politics. As at that time, how he said he was the only one that has a clear succession plan in Lagos, and how Lagos and have a plan, a roadmap to how Lagos should be developed. You have I attribute Eco Atlantic to him. I went there on Thursday again, and I've seen the level of development in that place. All right. I mean, there are some state governments who were collecting so much money that did not do anything. The likes of Alamisia, they didn't do anything in their states. They couldn't do anything in their state, despite the fact that they were collecting money, and there was what they call resource control as at that time. So Asiwaju is a man who understands the Nigerian politics, and he mastered it, and he passed it on to those who come after him. But I think it is a different kettle of fish in the national politics today. It looks like...
The reason I asked that question is because people have accused him of using the same templates when you use govern Lagos State to govern Nigeria. Say that one need to work for him, because people don't accuse him, say, in template for Lagos, now say, introduce a lot of Agbero. Not be made they talk this, and waiting people then talk. Say Agbero become more prominent under his watch. And then say it was more like a state capture. Only waiting in talk now they happen. And now he introduced the godfatherism for inside Lagos State. And then
make I tell you.
Make I mention the thing they talk.
Make I tell you. Say Lagos no get half of Agbero as Onitsha.
Okay.
Lagos no get half of Agboro as Onitsha. In fact, Onitsha Agboros are emboldened, are aggressive. You see, when people say what you see, we are a country that is big on informal sector. All right, we are a country that is big on informal sector, and what you do, because if you wait for the formal tax, the formal revenue to come in, it might not come in for many years. So because we are big on informal sector, you get those cash. You get those cash. You get those cash from the informal sector using the system that Asiwaju used. Yes, you may criticize it. You may say that Lagos State is a cosmopolitan city. It shouldn't have Agbero. But we have a culture. Like they said, Peter Drucker said, a culture will eat strategy for breakfast. Our culture is our culture. All right. We in this country until we have a credit system, a economy that's big on credit, that's when you'll be able to, even Agbero will fizzle out on their own, because they will not be able to see cash that they are collecting on daily basis. But because we have a big informal sector, so you have to use the Agbero, let me call it the Agbero strategy, to take those money. Because if you want to use the official strategy, it's not going to work. It's not going to, it may not be applicable to what you want to achieve. But like I told you, Anambra Onitsha has more Agbero than the entire Agbero in Lagos State. But how are they doing? Are they doing well? Is the system working? So that's what I'm telling you, that I am a fan of, some of my friends know I'm a fan of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In fact, his son, I'm a friend to his son. All right? But I am here speaking as a Nigerian. I'm here speaking as a man that is doing his own thing, trying to survive. And I know the energy I put in doing what I'm doing, if I put this energy in any other country, I will not be where I am. But the policy of government keep drawing us back. I operate in integrated marketing communication industry. My industry is bleeding. We are big on campaigns and marketing campaigns and the rest of it. The company keep cutting the cost. Everybody's facing sales because
Okay.
sales,
All right,
has
sir.
almost disappeared.
Okay, so some other accusations is the accusation of the alpha beta matter and the fact that perhaps a large chunk of the state's resources gets into his pocket, and and all other of those issues. So yeah, we have a balanced conversation, and I would like you to enlighten people on all of this, because people, they look and say, now he be one of the only past governors who be say still they eat up hugely for inside in state money.
Don't forget.
Yeah. And then people also they talk, say the Lagos State was already developed. In fact, people, I have even interviewed Rhodes Viber, for instance. He said that Lagos State was already developed before Tinubu came in. That Lagos State was already a metropolitan state because of the way the white people will be carve the state out, use carve them out, and because of its center as now be the center of our commercial capital and all that. So say not be because of say do anything fantastic. These are things that people are saying, and that's why I brought you here so that we can balance this.
Yeah. People always say something. All right, Lagos was not as open. Lagos was not open up the way it has opened up in the last 24 years, 25 years. All right, since he came in.
And you think that if any other person had become governor,
I came to Lagos before. I came to Lagos in 1999. Before in 1998, before Asiwaju became governor. I came to Lagos when Marwa was the governor of Lagos State, military governor of Lagos State. That was when I came to Lagos. All right. Lagos has been the center of excellence. It has been the commercial net center of the nation. But it has never been as open as it is today. Where revival that you will not say that the core Atlantic used to be water. That water from the ocean used to IBM Bank. There's IBM Bank that used to be across Ahmadu Bello. Water from the ocean used to cross and get into Victoria Island completely.
Okay.
And broke down houses.
Okay,
People
so
ran away from those places.
To the
I am coming.
Issue and
Yes, I will speak to that. That's why I'm telling you that. That's why I'm telling you that. We don't have a culture of paying tax. Africans, you will use a mere money that you lend someone and for him to pay back. We don't have that culture. that culture of voluntarily paying tax is not. Somebody needs to come up to find a way to do something. Now, you know, government people who were supposed to be collecting tax know that at the end of the day, whether they get this tax or they don't get this tax, their salaries will not stop. Now, somebody came up with an idea and said, if I set up a place and say, when you collect tax for me, you take 2% from it. That's your revenue.
And then you had to be the former governor of the state to benefit that. That's the question.
No, he started it when he was a governor. I'm coming. I'm not saying some of the other things that Alphabeta in itself is not a bad idea. Alphabeta is not
and it has to be connected to somebody who was in power.
No, he was the one. Listen, he was the one.
You also look at the property where TBC was located.
You want answer from me, Precious.
Yes.
You want answer from me, Precious.
Yes, sir.
You want answer from me, Precious. You see, I want to tell you that Alphabeta is not a bad idea in itself. Now, what is a bad idea is when you are the one that set it up and decided to now still be one of the beneficiary, personal in an individual.
Oh dear, network. I could really like my network they clear so that we go fit get this conversation. I love the fact that we have people from, diverse interest join the conversation so that we can have a very balanced conversation. And that's what this platform is about. The fact that we like to have a very balanced conversation. Sorry, sir. I think we lost you briefly.
Yes. A call came in. So what I wanted to say,
your village people like me.
No, not my village people, my friend. So Alphabeta is not a terrible. It's not a terrible idea. It's a fantastic idea, and I think other states have started it. Don't forget, he also started LASA. Which other state? A template which other state has also copied to generate revenue from advertising, outdoor advertising, signages, and the rest of it. To coordinate and give a beautiful aesthetic to the state. Because there used to be cluster in that environment. People used to put advertisement upon one advertisement. Used to see posters everywhere in Lagos. He set it up, and other states pick it up. But what I'm saying is that those are the fantastic ideas that come from Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a governor of Lagos State. Mm-hmm. Whatever he's doing with it, I'm not privy to it. Whether he has 2%, 1% from whatever the revenue that they bring in, I don't know. But I think it has been a very good thing to Lagos State. Lagos State was able to geometrically raise their internally generated revenue to that level because of Alphabeta. Because if you had left it at the level of the local government and the state revenue, it would not have worked. Because they are civil service. Those are civil servants.
But you're not responding in terms of whether or not he's a direct beneficiary of.
I don't have that information. That's what I'm saying. I don't have that information whether he is a direct beneficiary. I don't have that information. Maybe I will go back and I read about it. I mean, there was a time. Don't forget, I wanted to tell you that in the same Bola Ahmed Tinubu had issues with the government of President Goodluck Jonathan, that it was CCT, I mean, what do they call it? Code of Conduct Bureau, CCB, dumped him, and they didn't find anything from him. With all the allegations, the competitions, everything in the Alphabeta and the rest of it, they didn't find anything. And it wasn't a member of that government. It was an opposition government. He was in opposition. So if they couldn't find anything from him, I don't think I have enough information to say that he is a direct beneficiary to it. But I know that Alphabeta still generates revenue for Lagos State. And they get a certain percentage for their troubles. So that's what I can say. But for, like I told you, for coming to the national politics, maybe he has lost that Midas touch. Maybe the arena has become bigger, and unlike Lagos, that is a bit smaller, and you know somebody who is in Alimosho, you know somebody in Ekpe, you know somebody in Badagry. All right. In Nigeria, the space is bigger. And some very interesting parties have come into. So it's making things a bit difficult. And you must always weigh your decision, everything that you want to do it. And I think I understand that. I pity him. Let me say, I don't pity him. I envy him. Okay, I envy him. But I understand that as a grandmaster of the game, he should master some of those things. He shouldn't be allowed himself to be doing what they are doing, because the politicians are singing like a lady now, making it look like, this man don't do well. Oh, I beg we gonna come vote him. And all of them, it is their interest. It is their interest, precious. If you will see something, Robert.
Oh, this our village people, they get to leave us, make we concentrate on this conversation sharp, oh, because it's important to make we just pay attention to this conversation and waiting Oga dey talk. I just hope say Oga Godi will join us back. We get other issues we'll go talk about because okay, sir, you're back. Sorry, the network.
So
The net
I'm back. So, Robert talk say when you come out for government house, the phone stop ringing, and
so you be like say you did government house now, and I make your phone they ring back to back. I beg go. Your girls then they loyal. Oh. Your girls they loyal. Oh. All right, sir. So let's quickly jump on. So the other issues what I go ask of, people don't already attribute the fact, say apart from the alphabet stuff, say most of say it take or siphon or be take most substantial amount of properties for inside Lagos State. Say, like when they live now for body loan, saying are supposed to be state property, where informal television stations, TVC been day. Well, I think it was Lagos State University property or something like that, and all of those issues. Now these kind of things, and then people they always get when they talk about them. But it's okay if you don't want to address that. Let's go to other issues.
no. People always talk. People always talk. I mean, if people don't have something to say, then you don't matter. If people don't have to criticize, you don't matter. So I think some of those issues are being. I mean, today, Shebi TVC don't come up for them. They don't go their permanent house for Eco Atlantic. So who can't get her now? I mean, they don't give her to Lagos State. So because now state, now they get land. Now state get land, they give to who they won't give her to. It's just like blessing of God or the position. As the Muslim, they talk say, now Allah, now you get power, you give her to who he pleases, whether not thief or whether not saint. You understand? So in the end, I feel that some of these things are old things that refuse to die. And I think people should begin to look at what we are doing, how well we are doing as a nation. You are spending so much money sending your child to a private university, and when he comes back, he will sit at home. You still have to, despite the fact that he has a first class, second class upper, you will still have to use your connection to get him a job. It's a sad tale. And that's what we need to address.
All right, sir. So moving on to other issues. Now, say complaint don't do plenty as it get to do with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointments. In fact, people don't talk, say people will suffer past na Southeast. But it be like say the Southeast people, they need to even complain at all for inside the government. Say recently, Oga Alain Dume been complain about the president appointments, they look side. They say they not no benefit at all for inside the appointment. But it can't be like after and do a complaint. Most of the appointment with president they make can't the favor not nowhere. Even the most recent one, when you appoint
Babangida Pikin.
Exactly. Even that appointment, only two Yoruba people, one from Oyo State, I think. One from Oyo State, I think just one from Oyo State, and I think one from another southwest state. Just like that, just two Yoruba. But the rest of them, out of the 10 of them or so, are houses. Then Ndume don't commend them, saying do well for this appointment we do, but say making also balance some by appointing more of southeasterners. Do you see the president doing that? Now, the reason I ask this question is that people have accused the president as a person who don't bring, don't widen a divide the most since he come into government, because that tribal hatred and bigotry don't even do worse under the administration. And most people will be say the flag, they use those heavy words them. They even work directly with them. And some of them are a spokesperson that people don't accuse by Onanuga of doing. And the president never really do anything to caution them or call them to order to say, no, don't be, saying things about particular tribe and ethnic group or stuff like that. So I would like to take a reaction, sir.
President, the same Dume where cry blue mother at that time. Say, President, no, do well. They appoint the not. Nice to come back, come present. So say, do well.
He can't do well for inside.
Do well. So, Mr. President said, they try appoint people from the southeastern part of the country. They try. I think go see one. There are plenty of appointments. Yeah, say when you become president, You cannot even make all the appointment finish for 8 years. Because parastatals, this one, university, this one, then plenty. So you go do them. But that's not my problem. You understand? We know they see people they fight over appointment in US. They see people they fight over appointment in UK. Okay, you know appoint my people. Appoint my people. What people day after? Now how the life of the common man go better? See all of this thing now people where they fight about their belly. I once asked a senior brother will be counselor until he finish his tenure. I know see one couple inside. But if I won't go election today, tomorrow, they go say, for your house, your senior brother go election. He enter. Allow another family to go there. You understand? Listen, allow another family to come out because we don't use una tenure. Because all those things now personal favor be that. But what I am interested in.
Oh dear, but network is down.
How can we make it better? How can we make the down small? Okay, don't come out. So how can we ensure that an average Nigerian has 3 square meals? He's not thinking about selling his house that he suffered to build to Japa and go and do house boy work for abroad. How can we make Nigerians feel like I want to stay in this and I want to work for this country? I want this country to be greater. I want this country to be great. Compete with other countries. Today, I went to Badagry recently. Guess what? One person tell me, say, that they not even see go Cotonou go buy things again because surfers don't be past Naira. You can imagine that shame now. You can imagine that shame. The Ghanaian used to come here to work. Like we go abroad, go work, go come back, send money to our people. Cities don't big past Nigeria. Naira money, far. Are we not ashamed? Is that not what we're supposed to look after? Is this okay? Which appointment now you are giving Babangida Pikin? What does he want the appointment for? What is he going to do with it? Yes, what is he going to do with it?
I'm be their chairman.
That's what I'm saying. So you are not doing the people of Niger State a favor by giving Babangida Pikin appointment. You are not doing them a favor. Because the guy was not even staying there. The guy was not even living there. He doesn't even have people that he cater for in Niger State. Did you hear him when they say flood carry people from one place for Niger State? Did you see him? Did he go there? Did he visit? Did he donate anything? So today now, Niger people say, yes, you give our son appointment. How does that benefit a poor person on the street?
Okay,
so people like Ndume, where they say, oh, give this appointment, give this appointment. Tell Ndume tomorrow to come out for that Senate for another person to enter. Fight go start.
Okay.
Fight go start.
I beg you, make we just quickly address what they get to do with the statistics where BC just come out. And after that, I would like make an open phone line because Nigerians don't already itch to jump into the conversation. Now, as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they marking halfway, point of his first term in office, that is 2 years, into in office. A nationwide poll where BC, a particular group of people they call Ego Badger Data Analyst, they place public approval rating for anybody, and the rating don't reduce to 37.2%, with 43.4% of responding saying they no agree for them at all. Meanwhile, 12.2% of people say they neither they here nor here, and the other 7.2% people no agree respond at all. People can they wonder say, what do you think could don't lead to this, approval rating of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu we don't drop to this level? Because people they cite a lot of things for inside that rating, the economy, hunger, plenty of other things where BC people decide to make them go down rate the president low like that. What will be your reaction then before I play a video for you?
Well, what I will talk for this matter is for me, if you ask me, I wouldn't rate Mr. President for his first 2 years in office. I won't rate him above. If I give him, I can give him 25% for what he has done. I mean,
you're not going to reach the 37% where they give.
Because it is obvious. See, the function, the responsibility of the government is the welfare of the people and security. Precious second, welfare of the people. That's are the two guaranteed in the Constitution. The welfare of the citizen and the security of life and property. Abi, let's just take those two first. He do well for 2 years. He may actually turn it around. He may actually turn it around by the end of his first 4 years. But at these 2 years, it's bad. It's not done well. Let us not tell ourselves. I told you, his son is my friend. I have so many friends in his government. I'm not a sycophant. I cannot say that. It doesn't mean that I will not support him. It doesn't mean that when it comes to the election, the next time, if he has impressed me, I will not vote for him. I will not campaign for him. But so far, so bad. So whatever those people, because another thing I want to talk about, because a lot of people I can sit behind my laptop and throw data around. This is what I've done, this is what I've done. They should tell us where and where they do those, they carry out those research and who they talk to. Which village? Did they go to village? Did they make time to go to village? Because I feel that people should pay less attention to the urban area and go to rural area. Because the urban areas is full of sycophants. It's full of people who believe by the virtue of the fact that they can struggle and put food on the table, the government has done well. They don't actually know that a lot of things that the government is supposed to do for them that they have not done. So they should go to the village and see poverty walking on the street. Then their rating will actually be lower than that. So
lower, okay. All right, sir. So the reason I asked this question too, yesterday we were having a conversation around the Plateau State attack. You know what happened for your local government for Plateau State? And that happened on Tuesday. About 27 people died for that attack. Till now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu never talked anything. He never talked.
I don't even want to talk again. You don't talk. Nothing they change now. Abi, but you don't say, oh, Abi.
But if he not talk, he didn't not talk. He didn't like say he no get honor to the lives of people who die on dying watch. So that's where they look come from.
Oh, yeah. Precious. Make I tell you now. You get papa where you go come back. You go cry, say hunger, they worry. You go say sorry. You go come back, anger, they worry. You say sorry. Yeah, time when you don't talk too much, you know, go to you answer you again. They read the paper because all the sorry when you talk, nothing happened. President don't talk. Buhari don't release statements during late President Muhammad Buhari. We condemn it. You know, in the past condemn. They say President Buhari no, President Tinubu no visit Benue, but he no visit. When he visited Benue, no be party then do there.
You don't see Benue. Reach the presidency happen.
That's what I'm saying. You don't be party. You don't see children. Now, when I was a kid, I think I was in primary school, primary 5. I was in primary 5. Yes, when Babangida came to my time academy, or run as at that time. All right. Hello.
I can hear you. I'm here. I can hear you, sir. Oh dear, I think
President Babangida came to my time at that time. We were dressed up, line up from those schools to wave flag when it's coming to commission. I don't know what he commissioned at that time. That's what happened when people died in Benue State when President Tinubu go there. Did he condemn it? So now people have died in Plateau, in Condemna. It's people sick died. People are dying in Benue, you condemn people. So this one around, if you don't talk, you don't make any sense. If you talk, you don't make sense. So the man go kukuma quiet, they look on. Say, I told you that. I told you here now, if you want to rate President Tinubu on security alone, what is the score you will give him?
Now, wait to make me want to play you a video. This question, make I play you a video. So this video now from the conversation what we get yesterday for Inside the Show, and people reacted, especially because everything we're in the air now 2027, and some guests called in and they reacted to 2027. Some of them revealing the security situation based on their personal experiences. I would like to make you watch them. Then we come back to get your reaction.
We are in an active state of war, but it's just that only one group is allowed to carry weapons.
The way these people they shoot guns, sometimes you're not saying are well-trained people. And for almost 10 years now, they refuse the Nigerian army to go on offensive. How Mali they go on offensive, how Burkina Faso they go on offensive. Nigerian soldiers always just go on patrol or dig trench and wait for them to come attack.
Almost 2 trillion naira is somewhere where we know nothing about. And we can't put that into security to protect these people. This guy is doing everything that he wants unchallenged in Nigeria. I'm talking of Tinubu himself.
Hardly see a Fulani person say where they kill, they kidnap, where they say they spend 2 weeks for our prisons. What we want to do, but we not go confess. They are not going to say, they're not going to say anything into what you want to do them, you do them. They go tell you openly. But for Benue, everybody they fear to go farm. Because almost, I'm not lying to you, almost 15% of people they go farm. Majority of the time, they know they return or they know they where they. And if they eat your crop for your farm and you see them, quietly turn back, no go even confront them because if you confront them at death. Just pray say me the crop still remain, me if it still germinate small. The time go reach where they say everybody go just need to handle gun fight to or carry. I think going farm 9 those Fulani people catch up. So since almost how many days now we try whether we go feel raise the money, they be bill us 20 million.
Yay.
We know if we pay the 20 million, that was almost like 5 days ago because they give us just 48 hours.
Yay.
So they tie a rope for 3, mosquito they bite and they don't give them food for 2.5 days. And they day inside the bush with their wife and children, with their cows, everything. Because for Benue now, nobody did there. Even the soldier go there, you say they know the fit go there, because they go ambush them. Now lie you, now soldier they ambush fellow soldiers.
Are you serious? Now soldiers will go ambush them.
You know here when the income Benue, Musa, you know here when you say if soldiers they even go there, they ambush them. So I saw they are just fed up of Benue. So Benue made a try to relate with these people, make peace come.
Are you serious?
He made that statement now openly. If you talk about like make they fight asymmetric war, Copra, Lagbaja, if he enter, even Boko Haram go the phone, Lagbaja they here, they need to start the move their fighters come from there. Because waiting they do with anti-aircraft gun, they know they see that type. And
so if we get this kind of expertise, why would they allow our soldiers to die? Why would they do it when they do?
My younger brother was the best gunner from Kenwa Barak for Edo, for Benin, but they say they killed 2. But at the end of the day, when I go there, they kill 54 of them.
Oh, so that means they reduce the number of people who BC die.
When I watch the attack for Mali today, if you see what the Malian soldiers do, these people, even them, they confess. They need to put their video on Twitter, say, wow, say today was terrible for them. And the Mali soldiers too put their own video. Then they put the names of all the soldiers who die. I say, imagine, see as they honor soldiers. Even you too, you will like the war because waiting, Nigerian soldiers are ready to fight this war. If only they would just.
I don't think we need to be talking about an election right now in 2027. There should be no conversation about that. The main thing that should be in the front that we should be talking about today is how to stop, not how do we, but we must stop this nonsense in Nigeria. It shouldn't go beyond today. If you don't fish out who's doing this, and those that are giving the command for this to be done, there will not be an election in Nigeria come 2027. Nobody should be talking about coalition, APC, ADC, whatever it is, including Peter Obi. Nobody should say anything about an election in Nigeria for 2027. The people are dying. 100 billion naira getting out of our nation's coffers every month for 18 months. I've not heard them counter that. So as you and I speak, almost 2 trillion naira is somewhere where we know nothing about. And we can't put that into security to protect these people. This guy is doing everything that he wants unchallenged in Nigeria. I'm talking of Tinubu himself. I hate to use the word president. And nobody seems to challenge him. The House cannot challenge him. The Senate cannot challenge him. All the learned people, nobody seems to be bothered about it. You are naming an academic institution over a man who never went to school, never supported education, had nothing to do for education. And in his time, our educational system is dying, suffered a major blow around the world. We need to think. We really need to think. Nigerians, don't let these people deceive you. We should not be talking about an election. There should not be one until these major issues are addressed.
So, sir, you've heard that, outburst from people who called into the show and their revelations. Some of them talk about how Ibisi Army they treated. I'm sure you hear that one. Some of them talk about the kidnapping, the way it don't do so much. In fact, talk about the Benue State incident, how Ibisi people they fear to go farm because some people if they go farm at least according to them, say 15% of them they come back again, from their farms and all of these issues. I would like to take your reaction before I ask other questions.
All of this matter, whether they talk now security. I don't tell you, say,
yes,
if the government of this country can provide security alone, our stock will rise. We will do great things. A lot of people.
Oh dear, network again. Okay. I guess his call, the call interrupted him again. Excuse me. All right. Okay. Let's see. I think we'll get him back again. All right. Hello, sir. Welcome back. Sorry. So did they call you for the party? I know. I know. Say they call you for party. No worries, sir. We'll go soon release you. Can you hear me? Hello. Oh, the network again is bad. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I say, be like say the party people they call you. No worry. We'll go
Oh,
soon release you.
no problem.
Thank you,
Now
sir.
them. Now them.
Thank you,
So
sir. Go
I
ahead, sir.
feel that if any government gets security rights in this country, all of these things that we are talking about will be secondary. The welfare of the people would never be a problem again because insecurity has taken so much life since Nigeria, since the acceptance of Boko Haram and the other terrorist organization, the IPOP, the Niger Delta Boys, the militants, and the rest of it. Our country has never been the same again. We have never been the same. So I feel that what they are saying, I mean, the gentleman that said that nobody should talk about the election, that means you have made the current president to sit in power in perpetually. So there must be an election. I mean, even when there was insurrection in the US, in the Trump first tenure, people still conduct elections. They still sort themselves out. And we need to sort ourselves out. And
No,
what
no,
we need
he's
to
not saying that there should not be election. I think he meant that first of all, it's too early for us to begin to talk about 2027
I
election.
said that. I mean,
Yes.
this is the first time in the history of Nigeria that when even the man was not even up to 2 years in office, people have started. He has to do this. He
Why
has to.
though? Why though? Why this one happen like this?
I don't
Waiting happen.
know. No, psycho fancy rest of power 10.
It will.
People are just wanting to see, because they say, Mr. President, they give them money. People are just wanting to do things for Mr. President to give them money. We are in this country when some members of the PDP did not support President Bola Jonathan. But they were in PDP. They voted their nothing candidate was Buhari. So now our own, if you must support the current president, you must take the apparatus of the old party that voted you and move it to the APC. I have never seen this kind of thing in my life. These are the kind of thing, if it happens in Banana, some West African country, those army boys would have come out. If it happens like, it was not even as bad as this in Burkina Faso, when the army boys came out. But these are the people that keep talking about we fought for democracy, and they keep undermining the democratic tenets. They keep undermining it. So at the end of the day, I told you here, I'm not supporting all of this campaign. And the thing that Nigerians are supposed to tell Mr. President, please speed up whatever reform that you are doing. Make it work. Let people begin to feel the impact. A reform without people feeling it positively is no reform. It's punishment. It's punishment. 100,000 naira cannot buy anything in the market today. Precious. 100,000 naira. Your 100,000 naira cannot buy anything. There was a time in this country I earned 2,500 as a salary for a woman. There was a time I earned 30,000 naira as a woman. It took me where? I am telling you, if anybody pays me 1 million naira today, he cannot take me for a whole month.
No, it can't take you for 1 month because that's.
You understand? So I am telling you how bad our currency is. These are the things that Mr. President needs to do. All of this praise is not allowing him to concentrate. Somebody praising a sitting president for giving a late president, a burial, a state burial. A minister read at a pistol on the fake meeting, praising president. His functions, his clear functions, is immediate. It's not as if he's a president that has been there for how many? 5 presidents. Just immediate past president died. You gave him a state burial. People are praising you. I have never seen this kind of thing in this. I have never witnessed something that is statutory. You should do. You should do. Then
Oh dear, so this network will not let us talk.
Now
All
they have
right.
done it. People are singing praises. Name the entire nation.
All right, so Nigerians' phone lines are open. I'd like you to jump in on the conversation as fast as you can. We have to release Oga on time so that he can go and do his own best. So please jump in on the conversation very quickly. You can join the link on the comment section that is pinned, on the post that is pinned, or a comment that is pinned on the comment section, and get straight to the studio to join us live in the studio. Or you can call the WhatsApp line 0817 4077 0817 That's the number to call to join the conversation. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we get person for our backyard. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Good
Really
evening,
white
precious.
Danjuma. You're welcome.
Good.
Good evening, our guest, Mr. Goldie.
Thank you so much, Oga Danjuma. It's nice to see your face.
He not be Danjuma. Let me give a TY
Thank you.
Danjuma. His name is TYU.
And after you look like Tiwa Danjuma, sir,
It,
they don't get Tiwa Danjuma.
I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't take the name now because he put oil well on top. So I take the name.
Sprinkled with oil. Well. Go ahead.
Okay. I've been listening. I've been listening to you. You know, I've been trying to really place you because you are not speaking like an APC person. You are not. I expect that you will come here and defend APC. But what you have done is that you have totally destroyed APC.
I'm not.
So my question to you
Okay.
is, huh?
So go on.
My question to you is, 8 years, we have seen 8 years of Buhari, which was a complete disaster. And even the present government keeps saying, now Buhari now caused the problem. But they put Buhari there.
Hmm.
Now, we have seen 2 years of Ashiwaju, another APC, so 10 years altogether. And from what you have said, 25% is F9. In fact, in some places, anybody will get 25%, they will ask him to withdraw. They won't ask him to repeat. So I am asking you, in view of the 10 years we don't see, isn't it proper for APC to just withdraw totally? For Nigerians to say APC go, because it's been a disaster. We have seen the first 2 years, and they say the morning tells the day. If everything that we have heard from you and everything you have cataloged, security being primary, and they have not been able to address it for 10 good years, and it's getting worse. Every day we hear stories of people being killed, and the government is almost nonchalant, up to the point that they are now asking people to defend themselves. That's a complete failure of governance. Now you provide your water, you provide your electricity, you provide your road, you provide your job, you can't sleep with your eyes closed. So that is a jungle. It's not different from a jungle. It's a state that has failed. So how can we continue to have, my question to you is, in the light of all that, how can we expect that in the next 2 years, because if they can bring down the country the way it is now in just 2 years, if you can destroy the country even further, these 2 years, let's excuse Buhari. What is the expectation? How can we expect that in the next coming 2 years, when they be talking of politics, that they can concentrate to fix the nation? So my question is, what are you saying in the light of all these moves and coalition and so on and so forth, and the outcry of Nigerians to say, we've had enough, this government must go? What is your position? As
All
you
right.
have been so candid, what is going to be your position? Should APC continue, or should APC just quietly go and Baba can go and rest? Thank you.
Thank you very much, TY. TJ, rather. First, APC is a political party that is set up to seek power and control government. So no party in the world, no matter how badly they perform, that will throw in the towel. That's number one. Two, it is in the hand of government, it is in the hand of Nigerians to say, to give APC the vote of confidence or vote of no confidence with their votes. So no party, no matter how badly perform they are, will throw in the towel and say, I will not contest, because you have already seen it. We are the one that feel it. The party people with their show. I'm not, first and foremost, I'm not an APC member. I'm a journalist, okay? I'm a practicing journalist. So I've also in the past went to my place to contest an election. I failed. And I know why I failed. And I know what led to my failure. So I understand that, because as a journalist, I don't have money. So I cannot throw money around. But what I'm saying is that, what I'm telling Nigeria is that, no, if you wait for APC or PDP in other states, like Abia State that PDP was governing since 2019, and how badly they have performed. The people of Abia took their destiny in their hand and voted them out. So that is how you end a party misgovernance. That is how you end a set of people who have come together to deceive people. That's how you end their own deception. So I can assure you that no political party, not ADC, not PRP, not PDP. PDP now has been decimated. Let me use the word of Lai Mohammed when he was the Minister of Information, that used to say that Boko Haram has been decimated. PDP has been decimated, so they are no longer in the race. Can see that in the next few months, you will now see the carcass of the PDP. But despite all of that, they will not throw in the towel in an election. They will contest. So I will not sit down here and tell APC, please, you have done so badly. That's what I told Precious this evening. I said, today I have given President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, my score mark for him for security is 25%.
That was 25%. Very generous.
And that's what I give him. But I also said that I may actually give him 80% by the time he finishes his first term in office. Maybe he must have done some certain things around, must have done some certain things that change the security architecture in this country, and Nigeria becomes safe. He must have, maybe by then, I will still come here and say that now Mr. President has found a solution to our security, and we must support him for what he's doing. But today, as it is today, the amount of people that have died since he came into power in a saner environment, people will be on the street protesting. I'm not calling for protest. But in other countries, it was only one person that died, that set itself as blaze, that caused Arab Spring. Only one person. Only one person. But we have seen people who died, over 200, and a governor in that state who is a Christian, who should understand the empathy of the people, decided to organize a fun fair, a party, put children on the street on a rainy day to wave flag, to dance, to welcome a president who's supposed to wear a dark cloth for mourning.
And go to the place where they kill people. Not
Yes.
say that rain prevented him. He's not ready to go through rain. To go
Precious
through flood.
also said this evening that the one that happened in Plateau, he has not released. Maybe after today, before this evening ends, my big brother, my big colleague, Bayo Nenuga, would have released a statement so that he can keep Precious shut up. So, but as it is now, he has not said anything about that. Maybe he's tired of releasing the same statement.
No, he cannot. He can't sell because Obi's name is not there. If Obi's name is there, he will talk. But Obi's name is not there.
Maybe that is your own opinion. That's your viewpoint, not mine. That's your viewpoint, not mine.
That's the name that sells market. That's the name that makes news. They have newspapers, they have TVCs, they have all those things. Once you mention the name, people will hook up to it. But if his name is not there, it doesn't make news.
So in the end, what I want to tell Nigeria is that the ball is in your court. You can see the people that are endorsing, the people that are moving to APC are still the same politicians who will not change. We, the common people of this country, we are still watching and we are hoping and praying for the president to do well, because if he does well, we will be happy. If he succeeds, I don't care. I always said it. I don't care where the president of this country comes from. I don't care. I have said it here. My senior brother was a councillor. I benefited nothing. I benefited nothing. My senior brother was a councillor. Nothing. So My own argument has always been that if somebody who comes in, whether you're coming from Django Kataf or you're coming from where is this Wike place in River State?
Okay,
No, it's okay.
Whether you come from Obiakpo, as long as you better the lot of Nigerians, as long as my 1 naira can buy me something, as long as I can earn 30,000 naira in a month, it doesn't matter whether you increase my salary to 70,000 naira, I cannot buy anything. Because my 70,000 naira minimum wage cannot buy a bag of rice. So I don't care. I am one of the people that says that whether the president comes from the south, the north, the east, I don't care. As long as that person is capable enough to fix this country and make me further believe more, because I believe I have the opportunity to leave this country. I have the opportunity to run away from 10 years ago. I wanted to jackpot, all this jackpot now, I would have left. I traveled, I came back. I didn't enjoy their food. I didn't enjoy anything. I came back to my afang soup, came back to my afro soup. I came back. I came back. I came back to a place that nobody would tell me when I can drink my beer. Nobody would tell me when I can go out. Nobody would tell me what passport am I using. Why am I working at this place? I can have the opportunity to move everywhere. So if this country is good, if they can fix this country, there is no better country in the world. There was a time in the life of this country that the children of ministers, children of ministers, senate, president, they were schooling in this country. They were going to school with us. People like my father, they used to struggle to put us in a federal government college so that we can mingle with the children of the ministers, the children of the commissioner. That were the school that we're going. Go to federal government college now. Even children of councillor are not there any longer. They are abroad. So how do we build a country like that? How do people with brain sense will still say you have done well when there's so much to be fixed? There's so much to be done. The president has barely scratched the surface. He has not even started. He has not started at all. He has not built the confidence. He has not built the confidence that his children of his ministers should school in this country to fix the public education in this country. He has not done that. He has not been able to do anything. Somebody sent something when we are here. Somebody sent me something and said, president's son bought a house, $2.4 million in the US cash. I don't have that information. I don't have that fact.
President's daughter.
The
president's
daughter.
Yeah.
The son was in the UK.
Yes. No, the president's daughters. This one was in America. So if that happens, and they said he paid cash. So how do you build a country like that? How is a country going to build because you are the daughter of a president? What is her job? Well, I've never heard that hello. Check the social media, check everywhere. The daughters of Obama, they are all successful. They are all doing their thing. They have created their life away from their fathers. They are getting their own names. Children of Trump. They are not appendages on the presidency of Trump. They are all doing their own things. These are the places, these are the country that there's children of ministers, the governors, they will be buying. You don't know any job, anything, any legitimate work that they are doing. But they are drive the best cars. They live in the most expensive place that works.
Sir, just to summarize, how do we get out of this despondency? How do we get out of this, sorry state that we have found ourselves? What is the way forward? Because everything you have said, the ball falls on the president. How do we get out of this malaise that we are in to move our country forward? Which way? Nigeria, according to Sonny Okosu.
Which way Nigeria? First, we must practically review our recruitment, how we recruit our leaders. It's a very poor state that because you are you can just went to, like Ruben Abati will say, you have gone to one seminar and they give you a certificate, you can become a president of this country. We have to begin to redefine how we recruit our president. Because you cannot give what you don't have. A lot of people blame Buhari for not doing this, blame Buhari for not doing that. He cannot, like I wrote about him, I said, look, you have done your best, and that was your best. Whether it was a poor best, that was your best. Because you cannot obviously give what you don't have. How can you give what you don't have? How? So you can only give what you have. So if we get the right people in power, if the Nigerian people have disassociated themselves from tribal and ethnic politics and begin to think like Americans and say that, hello, nobody in America says that the president must come from a particular part of America. Nobody. You hear nobody says that. If everybody has said that, Bush father couldn't have been a president, 8 years after, the son become a president. If we begin to recruit based on our best, when we begin to allow our best run the affairs of this country and relegate our worst to the back, let them watch and see, then we'll begin to allow people who want to come out and lead us. You see, at the end of the day, if it's still about who got money pass, who get money pass, who do this, we were talking about Edo State here, a man that could not read budget, a man that could not obviously,
it's confusing me.
A man that could not obviously read budget in the states, in the hollow chambers of the state assembly, after being tutored like a child for several times. He's a governor. He's reading riots everywhere. He's telling somebody not to come to his state. Edo State has become his state. He's only a governor. He's not. He's supposed to be a servant leader. Electing you as a president, electing you as a governor doesn't make you bigger than any other person. You are just a privileged person who becomes a leader and who should be humble at every time when you want to make a statement. So if we as a people begin to get the right people to lead us, like the banks, like the multinationals, get the right people to run the organization and make profit, we'll begin to move forward. Then we can begin to talk about nobody. You can get somebody from the tiniest state who come from this tiny, whose ethnic group is not, if you check very well, is not painted on the map of Nigeria to become the president because of what he can offer us. But as long as we are going to continue to do this money politics, who has the most money, who has this, who has the most contact, who has this, we are continuing to be like this. Ghana is moving ahead of us. Burkina Faso is moving ahead of us. Senegal is ahead of us. Everybody is ahead of us. We are now tagging along. Even if President of the US will call 5 African leaders and our president is not there, then there is a problem. You have to look at whatever he must say. Nigeria must take the lead. There is a problem. There is a problem. Do you understand? 5 African countries from the West Africa, we are not there. Then there is a problem. Whatever there must be a discussion is a problem.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I can't hear you. Check your speaker.
All right, yeah. So this says, Precious, I had some glitches while trying to join your live program today. Meanwhile, I would like for you to ask your guests the following. Why is it that the southern Nigerians that are far more educated added to the vast natural resources in the Nigerian region allow themselves to be like animals by northern Nigerians with less education and fewer natural resources? Such a situation is an anomaly across the world. The practice the world over is that the more educated and resource-rich regions produce both the template and political leadership to govern a political space. Why is this different in the case of Nigeria? That's what the person is asking. I don't know if you can help give a perspective.
Yes, I can try to offer some answer to it. I mean, it's the basic answer is that we must begin to clean in the sand this line of north-south dichotomy. We must begin to wipe that. I mean, this rotational presidency the discussion must end. It must not happen. If we must move forward, forget about the south. Forget about those who brings the national resource. At least in a family of 10, not everybody will be rich equally. So everybody cannot be rich equally. So there are some that will be wealthier than the other, and there are some that will be poorer than the other. It doesn't mean that because somebody is poorer, you must treat him as a slave. I think the rotational presidency is one of the problems that we have in Nigeria.
Go ahead. We'll have a call. I'm putting him on standby, so I'm waiting for you to finish.
All right. So at the end of the day, what is said is that when we allowed the best of us leaders, the Nigeria will begin to change. Forget about it's still marginalization, it's still segregation when you think that people that produce the resources must be people that are you are still at that level. That means even
So
if
the person is asking is if it means that the southern Nigerians are not united and in the true sense of the word united to have
what
allowed for such an aberration, as he called it, to continue to hold sway in Nigeria.
the certain Nigerians will always believe it is an anomaly that the northern Nigerians are more populous than the people in the southern region. If you carry out the real population census, you find out that that's not true. That's not true. There is no state in this country that has more people than Lagos. There is no state. So those were the gimmicks what politicians, the politician of old used to use to wing us and make us believe that when you, as soon as it's from the north, if the north support you, you are going to win election. No, it's not true. So that's why even in Nigerian, what we are talking about, we have not been able to have a real population census in over 20 years. What we are estimated is about our population has always been in estimation about we are about 120, we are about 240, we are about 100. No, we
And United
shouldn't do
Nations,
that.
they tell us our population safe.
And you see, without even carrying, because what the United Nations is doing is not because they
It's
have not actually
estimation.
come down
It's
here to
estimation,
make
yes. Yes.
estimation based on our growth in terms of multiplication or what do they call it? Uh, well,
It's okay,
but
sir. While you're thinking about that, let's just quickly
okay,
take this
all
call.
right, all right.
All right. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Precious.
Sir,
How is everything?
everything is inside like this. We still dey inside everything like this. Welcome.
You see,
What's be your name and where you dey call
you're,
from, sir?
I'm calling from California. This is Henry.
Henry, you're welcome. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, actually, your case, you really speak my mind today, and it's a real Nigerian.
Hmm.
When you be in a certain level in Nigeria, you will know how Nigeria is about. Like sometimes I will see people, we go to a place when all these politicians, the government, they use our tax money to pay. They will be in the hotel, the expensive hotel, they will be oppressing. I always talk to those people. I say, you know what? When they have their own money, they cannot spend it here. They are nothing. Because it's government money, that's why they are spending it here. When you see people like us spending our money for our pocket, we know the heat. We know what we are passing through. It's our sweat. But they are not using their own sweat. They are using our Nigerian money, and you people are worshiping them. So first of all, attend to them before us. No. We don't do that even in America. First to come, first to serve. Like what he said, the only thing I so much appreciate what he said that makes me calling you is this. He said, this tribalism we are doing in Nigeria, we should stop it. Unfortunately, we are not exposed. I'm sorry to use that word. How many Nigerians travel to other countries? If I still be in Nigeria, that's how I'm still going to be think. That's why I don't talk much. There is no way they say they should get somebody from here on here. No. We don't do it. We don't use that to carry leaders. You don't use because of SASA or because of this to carry leader. Who merit it? Who have the ability to be a leader? A leader is not by words. It's not by the weight you acquire. How many of our leaders that even have pure water company? Those politicians, they should come out. That they have pure water company, they build it to this high level they are today. Nobody. Like someone speaking in Channel TV the other time that many of the politicians, when they want to swear them in, they will take a public transport. Then when they are coming back, they come back with official cars. What do you think that such a person will offer you? Nothing. Nothing. How can you build as a entrepreneur? What have you built? You want to be a leader, really? can you even control your own family? Many of them cannot even control their family. Look at the way they are. You cannot build here you are now, you can't build it, but you want to be our president. They oppose it on you. Say you got when we are talking now, we are not even talking to the real place. I want us to change the constitution. This our constitution is not helping matter. Let it touch everybody, both the rich and the poor, so that everybody will sit tight.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. All right, so let's just take one more call and then we wrap it up because I know you have to go. Time is already fast spent. I know you have to go. All right. Hello, sir. Are you there? Sincere apologies. Let's just take one more call and we'll let you go. Hello, good evening and welcome.
I'm here, no problem.
So that you go chop your party rice. May you go chop your party rice. Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Good evening, Madam Morgan from Germany.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome.
Madam, so your guest, I like the way you really expressed the item, the issue that we are going through. You see, Madam, there's one thing I have to say concerning Okpebholo and Peter Obi. Please, I will set my apologies to Peter Obi. The man is an innocent. He's a great man. But the thing is just that Okpebholo, I don't know what's really wrong with him. He's becoming, with the Edo, with the shame they catch us.
Oh.
I'm not going to lie to you, madam. Shame they catch us.
Perfect.
Now, wow.
We carry last now. So the truth be say, all this one now, Obaseki, when he insists on Ishan agenda, I cause all these things. If not be so, I not believe Okpebholo for come here, because if you not be for South, you could be for North. But the guy don't really disgrace us. How can you say former governor should not come to your state? He should call you. Well, madam, I will set apologies for that.
No, be me that apologize on Peter Obi, but it's okay.
No, I don't.
Ingo Yera.
Other people will be hearing.
Okay.
The only point I want to say, the Ishan, they should call Okpebholo to order.
Okay.
Call Okpebholo to order.
A lot of Ishan people don't call distance. They say no.
Yes,
It be like say they won't carry and give Ikwere people for weekend.
And I be the two parts of Edo. My mama comes from Benin City. My father comes from Onwa.
Okay.
So at the Edo, as that's your guest, they talk just now. My own uncle, former commissioner for Osumbo government. We did not benefit anything. As that man was talking, the truth. If you ask of Imogan, they will tell you in Edo State, there's nobody that don't know my family. But the truth of the matter is just that. You see, the way the shame is cast, the shame is too much. Governor that cannot pronounce figures, you cannot pronounce nothing. Even some people are even saying it's a beheaded. Device is beheaded in Deutschland. It beheaded. Bros, as that bros they talk and just not. Sometimes place where they come watch here, place where they work here. My brother, my sister, they pay us for body. And you come out instead to you to try to turn things around, to try to give hope to your brothers in diaspora to think of coming back home. They talk nonsense. It's a shame.
Sorry.
A shame. Whatever he's doing, a Yoruba man, sorry to say for me to use that word, a Yoruba man will never stand behind the doorman. Because you want to stay for Tinubu and you are treating solely the name of the Benin, the Edos. Well, I'm sorry to use one language. I think our traditional ruler, they should know what they are. They see what they've cost. They see what they've cost.
So you feel say this one get to do with the problem where be say Obaseki been get with Oba of Benin and I wait to make them get to support one the Okpebholo and cause this kind one.
Bro, madam, we don't know how we will talk the thing go again because everybody now they look and say everybody with the Benin all they blame the Obaseki to say no, we for let her make it live like that. Make we see how Ishan people will come and win a door for election. Now the truth. People now waiting people they blame now because they make us the shame and they make us the shame because Obaseki no bring Asian agenda. We will not get all this.
But the Iwodalo way he be saying bring not be the same Asian. Why he be saying himself no day like this? Iwodalo no day like this now. So not be saying that the whole Asian people they like this now.
Yeah, madam, wait. You You know why we can't talk? You know why we can't take her like this? You know
Why?
why it can't be like this?
Why?
Because if to say INEC leave this election, this guy not go get the chance to come and do all this rubbish ready.
Oh, so you think safe to say the election are truly free and fair for no win?
Madam, if to say this guy leave this election, if to say INEC leave this election, as the election, the people really vote. If to say they leave this election, not be this kind of person. Madam, you see the difference now? Make you see the difference between Okpebholo and Aswen. Why two of them, two of them sit down, as he still saying the governor, now two of them sit down, make them two of them on one, say they talk to Nigerians. Make you see what it could happen. So, madam, na the truth. Because the thing they make us the shame.
Thank you.
It they make us the shame.
Sorry, no vex.
Sorry.
Sorry. Because the shame, because it don't make sense. Even the people say when they follow, all of them, all of them, they know now. When they talk, so me and Tinubu, all the bro, we grow up from the same beginning. We grow up. Iyamu himself go agree this man to become a leader. Iyamu himself.
There is a Yamu.
Man, the truth. Well, anyhow, maybe our traditional ruler, make them see them, make all of them see them. Because now the truth, because you want to go back home now, you not get guarantee, you not get fear. Get fear to go back to Benin where you come from. Governor, they come and they talk. You know, if you pronounce 15 million, two times.
Sorry, no vex.
Even me, we are not going to university. I try pass some more.
But you don't never seen certificates. He himself try.
Madam, if you want to do madam, you want for Oluwole, forget that one.
No, no vex, no vex.
You carry credit from. You let you have to make this bros, make it tell Tinubu spokesman, make it tell Tinubu spokesman that whether na buy or no luga, make it tell them the way they address things. May they not think say the government. May they not think say the government only then get them. Nigeria not be for them alone. All of us get them. Because the way that they address Nigerians, they address us like say we not be human beings. That's what pains me part in everything they do. Fabio thinks, they always think, even from Oshomole, all of them, they think that we are not human beings. But one day will come, we will rise on them and tell them that that country belongs to us. You know why this thing pains me? Because I'm 58 years old. Almost 80 years I spent in my country, I was not a human being. Then I came to Germany and built up my life, then think of coming back home. But then I don't have the hope to come back to. And these people will be talking rubbish.
Sorry.
No, not be like that, too. Not be like
no
that, too.
vex, no vex.
Not be like that, too.
No vex, bro. So you're on the go. No vex, yeah. I know.
It's okay. I know. I can feel your pain. I can feel your pain. Really. It's sad.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sir. The team paying our bros well. The team well. If you self the issues, it will also paying yourself somehow too. My phone just the flood. You say it still gets more time. Make take more course now.
Make I run that.
No, you say you get time. You say you get time. Oh, I might just take this one. The person does the line. Make I tell them 1 minute. Hello, good evening and welcome. Welcome, sir. I did for Ogaraya be your chap from Denmark. Our guest say na only 1 minute you go do. In get all one bet. Tinubu invite her for party. You know, see in cap. In a go chop rice. So do quick so that you go chop your rice.
I want ask a question.
Oh yeah, ask him sharp.
I want ask a question. Our guest, welcome on.
Thank you, sir.
I want to ask you is most of us are into securities investigation here in Western world. We know what security is all about. Do you believe what happened 2017 about the history of Bulgaria? Do you believe that Bulgaria just died?
Okay, thank you.
That is one question.
Now 1 minute to your 1 minute don't pass, so yeah, go quick.
So the second one is this. If the person who consulted the 2019 election was the real person voted 2015, do you think that Nigeria will be well again in the history of even in the next 100 years to come?
Thank you.
All right.
Even the late president, even though.
Okay. You say what's in?
Okay.
Go ahead. You say even the late president do
Okay,
it.
even the late president even joke about it, that some people thought is Jubril from Sudan. Mr. President, former president just died. I mean, let us keep conspiracy theory away from this. I mean, it's an embarrassment. Yes, people can sick. You don't have control over our health. Our health is in the hands of God.
You don't even
So
get age at all.
So I don't want people. Buhari has lived a good life. I mean, at the age that he died, if some of us are privileged to live up to that, we will be grateful. Please let us cut him some slack. He has tried. He just died. He just passed, and let us also save his family some of this trauma. Please, thank you.
Thank you. Hello, good evening, and welcome. Very sharp. 1 minute, one minute. I just sell them 1 minute, 1 minute. Like Okrika, wake up. Sir, I'm fine. Thank you. Welcome.
Now this is
Super from UK, Abby. You're welcome. Super, go ahead.
My dear sister.
Sir?
You see, let me not even talk of Okpebholo, because I wasn't surprised when I saw his whether a certificate, primary, or WAEC or whatever. Well, I'm not surprised that those ones, they have nothing to offer to the Edo people. And let me tell you, let me align with my brother who's from Edo, and I greet my Ebu Oga who's on the stadium with you. I greet you, sir. God bless you, Mr. God. God bless you, sir. And I mean, you're speaking very, very well. The guy who's from Edo, who is angry with his governor for what he has said that Peter Obi should not come. Let me align with. He said he wasted his life for 30 years in Nigeria, and he came to Germany. He knows what he has achieved. Pepe, I was a manager in Nigeria. I worked in a company for 15 years, in an oil company in 15 years. I left Nigeria to the UK 2023. From 2023 July that I left to date, what I have achieved is more than what I have achieved all the 15 years as a manager in another company. So tell me, and tomorrow somebody will say, come back home. Should I come back home?
Okay, go, did you hear him? Look up.
And lastly, be careful the way they talk about Buhari, he don't die, this, he don't die. Let us leave that. That is bygone. You know, let's not put ourselves into trouble. It's bygone. You know, so that's all I have to advise.
Thank you.
I know they are doing their now anger. They have the right, you know. It's now anger they make some people they talk that way. I'm serious, anger. But please let them calm down. Buhari in a past tense. Let's forget about Buhari.
Okay.
Let's focus on the present. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Super, my brother. The calls are still plenty, but be like I go leave you, make you go rest.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
You can still take the call. You can still take the calls on my behalf, and I'll give those answers.
I will. Which answer? I'm not the answer. Here, Abi Buhari. I am for everybody and for nobody. I'm not they give answer to any call. If you ask me, I ask you back. Now, what they won't call to ask now. If they ask me, I ask them back. I'm not the answer to any problem. Oh. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I hope I try my best, and I hope.
Are you coming again? Please promise us you're going to grace our platform again.
I will. Please don't put me on Saturday again. Don't put me on Saturdays.
When do you want to come again? But I told you like it. Now, I know some thing they do like stop it. I like it. Stop it. I like it. Thank you.
It's all right.
So
Thank
much.
you very much. And thanks to everyone that have called in and expressed their views. This is what a real Nigerian should be like. And we should always try as much as possible to speak out. Speak out, speak up, and let's have a great Nigeria. And all these guys, what they achieve, whatever they have, if a Nigeria is built on a solid rock, they will achieve 10 times what they have achieved in UK.
So make we reach that Nigeria level, so that we self go begin achieving for home here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Party on our behalf, sir. Go down, go leave no stone unturned. Thank you, sir. All right, hello, good evening and welcome. Sorry for putting you on hold. Welcome, sir.
Can I go on?
Yes, you can go on.
Yeah. My name is Njidem. I am calling from America.
You're welcome, Mr. Njidem. Go straight to the point.
Yeah, precious. Let me talk like others. I say I will call you again, but Mr. Goody,
Goody.
To call you. Honestly.
Mr. Goody.
Mr. Goody, please, welcome. I appreciate you today. I was watching you since. So may God continue to bless you.
Thank you.
Because you talk, in fact, Yes, please. I'm just calling to greet.
You go reduce the voice for waiting you dey listen to. That voice dey interfere. Now waiting make you know the ear. You know say that one dey delayed. So go ahead.
Okay, let me reduce the voice. Are you okay?
Yes, go ahead. All right, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I just want to call and greet Mr. Gov't. I have seen a Yoruba man that looks different.
No, he's my brother from Akwa Ibom. He's not a Yoruba man, no.
Okay, he's from Akwa Ibom.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Oh, I would have said. No wonder.
Hello. But that does. I have brought Yoruba people here who also spoke their mind and spoke this way. So character traits not get anything to do with tribes, sir. People from the same tribe feed
because I know first of all for Okpebholo, I know that's Okpebholo is an threat. It's a really threat, and this kind of a character is they emulated it from Omiloko. So there's not they emulate.
So, sir, you see the distraction you get. You see, they try to listen to yourself or your device at the same time they talk to me. So they give you that delay, and they good now. You they hear me?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but please just go straight to the point so that others will call in. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Please, I just got to greet that man. He has said everything, but he has cleared me that he's not a Yoruba man. He's from Akwa Ibom. No wonder. He's a Biafran. That is why he just speaks like this.
Huge Biafran. He don't come on.
Well, he has shown whom he is because he's a product of what's the man that put him there. He's a product. Shomole. So no problem. But they should remember that they said we are all Nigerians. They should remember that if it is an Igbo man said this thing now, DSS will call him. We arrest him. They will invite him to Abuja. Yes, if it is Igbo man, that is why
he's a sitting governor, and sitting governors get immunity, sir. So nobody will invite a sitting governor.
Sitting governor, but even if you have immune for that, but they have to call him. They have to question him. Yes, he has no right to say such a thing. Peter Obi is a Nigerian. Peter Obi is not my fan, no, but he's a Nigerian. But he has no right of any kind. He has right to go wherever whatsoever. But because of illiteracy, that is why he behaved like that. Or because of APC model. That is APC model. Yes. So they are still showing that we are not one people. And I don't know why they should force people to be one people, whereas we are not one people. So thank you very much for your work. I have provoked me not to call you anymore, sir, but because of Goody. That is why
Thank you.
That is why
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
It's okay. I appreciate you. Good night, sir.
No problem. I have to forgive you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for forgiving me. I hope to see no more.
Continue.
Oh dear, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh wow. I don't know see people when they vex on me plenty, and I know vex. So you guys should not be angry. How can you people be vexing this kind of vex like this? You cannot be vexing. Hello, good evening and welcome. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome, sir. What's your name and where are you joining us from?
I am Edo State Governor. I am from Edo State. I'm joining you from France.
You're welcome, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Are we divergent? We all want a better Nigeria where everything is functioning and working well.
Now, my prayer be that too. In my lifetime, I want to experience that. Please.
Edo was the only state we funded it from the diaspora, non-Labour Party Edo State, who have not produced one councillor since 1999. Non-Labour Party who does not have some work share in some words in Edo State. We were the one who take Obi from Edo South Central District campaign. He go to the 3 central districts of the state, and in the entire election, Obi got the highest vote in Edo State.
Yes, he did.
But there are protocols of a VIP entering a state. Peter Obi is not just an ordinary citizen.
a two-time governor of a state, a former presidential candidate of a state, we just walk into an airport, a man of his status. Then some obedience, we all go there with the party, Labour Party chairman, no detail via security detail from DSS is improper.
Oga, calm down, no vex. I am not defending anyone, but you know that you're speaking from the perspective of what the governor said. Have you heard from Obi? The last time I'm coming. The reason I'm stating this is that I'm trying to relate this with what happened in Benue State, where the governor issued same three. I'm coming now. Make I finish now. Shebi, you talk something now. You don't talk something now. So now, when you make me one answer, you said I go put the matter straight so that I go fit answer all your answer together. Remember, saying when Benue State governor come issue the same thing, talk the same threat. It turned out to be that Peter Obi actually communicated with him, with his chief of staff, his whether chief of staff and chief press secretary, and he refused to answer. He refused to respond to it. Are you sure that Peter Obi did not do the same? The Peter Obi that you know that you said you supported, does he look to you like somebody who would break protocols? Are you sure he did not? That's the question. Because we haven't heard from Obi yet, so we can't even tell. Because you're casting aspersion now, acting like why would Peter Obi go?
Clamoring to be the presidential candidate for 2027. By now, it's almost 24 hours. There should be a press statement from his team to actually tell us what happened. If he wrote to Okpebholo and Okpebholo refused to grant, just the way the other governor did 2 months ago, then we the Obidient can mobilize that don't turn our state to dictatorship state. But now, Peter Obi as a VIP entering Edo State like that is very wrong. Not like entering Kenu without a life jacket, a man of his status. Let's sometimes not play everything as fact.
Okay.
His own security is precious to us.
All right.
If you see the quantity killing going on in Edo State, high rate of kidnapping, you also saw the way they go Fulani ethnic kidnapper and life in Europe is in Edo State less than 6 months. Nothing is safe in that state. The whole of South is hot.
But is that not within the purview of the governor of the state to take care of the insecurity in his state?
Yes.
Why can he not take care of the insecurity in his state?
Security is not tied to state governor. That is where we are saying in this reform, we want state policing.
Then why, if it's not tied to him, then why is he saying that he cannot guarantee somebody's safety?
No, he's the number one. Anything happen, he's the one to be held accountable. If it's such a VIP, anything happen. Do you know the image when they attack a senator in Anambra, where Uda Uba, what's his name, in that last? Do you know the bad image he gave to the governor of that state as the chief security officer of that state? That a service senator was attacked, his security detail was killed. So Obi is not just an ordinary man. He should not even move like a commoner, please. He should at least be informing the state protocol of the state so they can provide you with necessary support of security.
All right, thank you.
If they are against me coming to their state, there are media. See, address the media, your supporters. They will know what is going on in Nigerian politics.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I see your point. I feel you. I feel what you to talk about, and I appreciate you big time. I think I get a couple of messages here and reactions for some Nigerians, but I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you. I see the point ABC on they try to make. I wish I can get somebody else to react so that it won't be that it is me who's reacting. Make it not be like say I did defend anybody, but then I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody who's joined the show today. Thank you for your calls. Thank you for your reactions. Who is joining my studio by this time? OC, you want to say something? OC? Is that OC
Yes.
Chinedu? Chinedu?
No, I was here. Oh my, I was here
Okay,
on your
Omoye,
left.
hi. Omoye, you're welcome. Okay, Omoye, you like to okay, so jumping on the conversation. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Precious. Good to see you.
Hello,
Happy
Omoye. Good
Saturday.
to see
I
you.
like
Good to
your
have
hair.
you
You
back.
look really good today. Well done. Well
Yes.
done. So I just wanted to quickly touch on Mondo Paolo.
Network
And
no
all
way
of
you
that,
talk.
right?
Okay.
So
Oh dear, network has booted you out. I guess you have to rejoin us again, but let me talk to this person. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Hello, Precious. How are
Hello,
you?
I'm very well, thank you. How about you?
Fine, thank you.
Welcome. What's your name,
I've
Sam?
been
Where are you calling
following.
from?
My name is Simon. I'm calling from London.
You're welcome, Simon. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been following for a long time now. Well
Aw.
done for all of
Stop
you.
it. I like it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's a good thing to see that you guys are talking about problems.
You're welcome. Mm.
Actually, I think your guest there, I don't know, I don't want to ask the question, I just want to contribute.
Okay, go ahead.
The situation right now in Nigeria is so pathetic.
Mm.
You know, sometimes it appears so shameful.
Mm.
I've got a lot of friends here. They build a mansion in Nigeria. They build all the houses. They got into the age of retirement, but they can't come
back.
They feel very unsafe, and it's just because we have these rascals in power. Let me tell you something. There's nothing that will happen in that country that will move Nigeria forward if we don't get those rascals away from power. You see, what Tinubu is doing is just planting the people that will do his bidding, right from the Imo State Governor down to the Edo Governor. Everything he puts his hand is just evil and bad. I think that we will need the masses. It is only the Nigerian people that will change this situation. I'm telling you true. Forget about those things that is happening with ADC or whatever you call Atiko or even Obi. I talk to him regularly, but I've told him the only way Nigeria can change, honestly speaking, is the masses. It is the masses that will come out like we have that time of NSAS. They will come out if they think their suffering is too much. You know, like what happened in Edo State? How can you have somebody speaking such language? It's such rhetoric. It's just as if he doesn't have respect. How can he become a governor of his state and speaks in that manner? So the situation is so pathetic. It's just very scary. And that's the way they handle security. That's the way they handle your economy. That's the way they handle every aspect of the Nigeria existence. So when we talk sometimes, I think we'll look at the situation where how can we wake these masses. You know, when the masses come out, the presidency, they shake, they get afraid. Look at what's happening now when Obi is doing his birthday today and this, you know, all the celebration. Look at what is happening. They are already feeling unease. So I'm happy you guys are talking about Nigeria, and I hope a lot more people will key into this and find out how can we help this country. How can we move this country forward? I lived in Nigeria as a child. I grew up in Nigeria as a child. But, you know, for all these years, I feel so, I'm not a Nigerian. Honestly speaking, because I don't feel belonging in a place where we have leaders like this. I don't even feel that they are my leaders. And, you know, when you want to know a good leader, look for their family. Look at their children. You will know. How are the children are? You will know. So we will have to have this narrative. I'm sorry I'm taking your time because I heard you say you're giving 1 minute to people.
Yes, please. Okay, just go ahead so that I can talk to someone else.
Drop it here for now, and I hope that maybe when next we will meet, because I just came back from work. I was telling one thing to Obi, which I think is very important. Anybody that wants to take any public post, they should go for a mental capacity test. Because when I see people speak and they act in a way as if they don't have brain or they don't have capacity. Because if you have capacity, how can the National Assembly be behaving in that manner? How can our judiciaries be behaving in the way they behave? As if they don't even have a sense of themselves. And then the whole institutions, they are just sleeping and just waiting for them to be corrupt. So Nigeria, we need a total overall.
Thank you.
And actually speaking, if you have a good leader who is focused and knows what he wants and disciplined, someone like Obi, honestly, you will see everybody will follow suit down.
Thank you.
Body language, the actions will follow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I will come back again next time and we'll
Please do.
I'll be able to talk more.
Please do.
Yes.
Please do. Please do.
Thank you for giving me this time.
Thank you
very
so much for joining us. Please do come back again. Please do come back again. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you so much. Did I tell you guys that Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has insisted that she's going to resume work on Tuesday? She's resuming plenary on Tuesday, even though Yahaya Bello don't appeal her case. Yahaya Bello don't appeal the case. So meaning that she's supposed to maintain status quo until that case is heard, but she's insisting that she's resuming work. Well, we'll see how that pans out. But let's talk to, I guess this is Omoye. Omoye, you're welcome.
Yes. Thank you very
Go
much.
ahead.
Oh. So really
Thank
quickly,
you.
first of all, happy birthday to Peter Obi. Just shouting it
Mm.
out again. Celebration is going on.
Omoye, your village people follow you come this place. Why now? They don't want you to talk to us. I want you to talk to us. Omoye, are you there? Are you there? Oh, this network no want that. But now we should don't talk about stuff. Okay, congratulations to Peter Obi. And I like we also want to wish him well. Happy birthday to him. And we see all the wishes and all the parties you guys are having on his behalf and all the celebration. Good luck to him. Oh, yeah, can you hear me? Okay, so just to quickly note, so tomorrow I won't be going live in the evening by 8 p.m. I'll be live before 8 p.m. So I'll be live as early as 6 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. if I can. That is because I have some commitment, later in the day. That's 8 9 when I should be live here. I have a commitment, and it's something that I'm also inviting all of you to come and join us. Right? So my alma mater, for my first degree, invited. They're having like this sort of reunion thingy. Not a reunion, a chit chat, right? And I'm hosting it tomorrow. So everyone is invited. If you are free and you like to come, you're on Instagram, please feel free to come to Instagram Live and join the conversation when you come to Instagram Live tomorrow. So, yeah. So that's it. I just thought to call attention to it in case you by chance would be around Instagram on the streets of Instagram tomorrow. It would be interesting to have you join us, on that. So tomorrow's show would feature Julius Agu. Incidentally, or interestingly, he's also we graduated from the same faculty, the same department in school. So that's the event I'll be on tomorrow evening. All right. So let's talk to Omoye. Omoye, are you back? Hello. Hey, Omoye, your village people, or is it my own village people now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Omoye? So for some reasons, we cannot hear you. I don't know what's wrong with the network, but it certainly isn't my network. I don't think it's my network. It would be from your end. Sincere apologies. I think you have to check your connection and try to reconnect again. We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you at all. Can you hear us, Omoye? Can you hear us? All right. So we can hear you. Try to log out and come back again if you can. Let's see if we can get to hear you. Right. Okay. So I did tell you earlier, say Natasha talks, say she go resume work no matter what happen. And no matter what they happen, she will get to resume work. And then we know say she's supposed to just maintain status quo pending on when or how the appeal by Akpabio go pan out. But interestingly, she said she will start work. Make us see as it will go. We hope say some kind drama no go happen that Tuesday when she will start. When I remember the last time she said she said to resume. We saw a reinforced security around the National Assembly. So we don't know if that is going to happen again, right? Okay. So I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who's been part of the show. Thank you to all of you. Join me tomorrow evening, 5:36 p.m. tomorrow, hopefully with Prince Francis Chilaka, so that we can wrap up before 8 p.m. So I can go just oblige my alma mater for this event. Thank you to everyone who's been part of the show. And I also I love Anna, right? I love Anna Jagas. You already know I love you so much. Protect your mental health. I always say that because for Hala made it finish. I'll see you tomorrow evening, God willing. I love you guys. Good night and God bless you.